Today's question is, how do I work with people that I don't approve of or like? And particularly this came from, how do I work with Trump supporters, since I'm not a Trump supporter? And the answer to this is not, well, you have to develop an expansive heart or a great attitude and of non-judgment. Because in psychoanalysis, you never want to make feelings go away, and you never want to try to shift your attitude. Instead, you use whatever attitude you have to understand something more deeply. So if I disapprove of a patient, I then have to understand, is this disapproval coming from something that the patient disapproves of in themselves and doesn't want to know about, in which case I have some intel that they don't have yet that I can help them open up to gradually? Or is the disapproval coming from something in me that I have to understand? And in the case of my Trump supporting patients, I have 4 patients who are Trump supporters, I've discovered that the disapproval is in me. And what I disapprove of, I've learned, is a certain hard-heartedness, or what I consider hard-heartedness in the attitude. That it doesn't matter whether you care about people, what matters is being strong. And it is very, very important to understand how important it is to be strong at the expense of emotional softness or openness, and how much this can feel like a wonderful thing in the American dream, to have a very beautiful wife and lots of money, and that this is the way through hard-heartedness with ancillary suspiciousness, and you are careful with your friends and you get near your enemies to monitor them more closely. So you've got to study everything to understand it, and then naturally your open-heartedness emerges and your compassion emerges, and you get to that place you wanted to be in where you're non-judging.